All right, the music starting.
We're good. Welcome back to another episode of Liquid Courage. Once again, it's Nick here with Cuzzo CJ.
What's happening? What's happening?
You know, chilling. How you been, bro?
Been pretty good, man. Been pretty good. How about you, man?
Trying to survive out here in these streets, man. Trying to survive.
I understand that, bro.
Absolutely. So once again, welcome to the show, Liquid Courage, where we chill, we drink, we talk, and we just vibe out. So appreciate y'all coming through for real.
No doubt.
So listen, man, I bought some cards a couple weeks ago, right?
Right.
I was watching a stream, and this young lady had them, so I decided to get them myself. I want to throw a few of these questions out to you. See where your head's at, you know? Let the viewers know who CJ is.
Not a problem. I'm down with it. And shout out to Wild Turkey, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Make sure you get yourself a bottle, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. We love our new sponsors, so definitely going to see us drinking that going forward. I never had that one. You?
I actually have had Wild Turkey, and Wild Turkey has always been one of those, like, yo, that'll get you messed up if you know what I'm saying, playing it the wrong way type situation. So,
right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, yeah, definitely respect the Wild Turkey. Like, everybody that's ever drank Wild Turkey definitely respects what it is, you know what I mean?
That's what's up. Listen, I can't wait for that, y'all.
Word.
So, listen, I went through some of these cards. I cheated a little bit. I went through them just so I can see what was in here.
Mm-hmm.
And what I want to do is I shuffle the deck. I don't shuffle well. Y'all forgive me, okay?
Hey, man, you gotta get better with the cards, man.
I'm trying, bro. You know how they do the little split shit? I don't know how to do all that.
Oh, man.
But I'm going to
I'll teach you.
Bet. I'm going to give you some of them, right?
All right.
Well, let's just go back and forth.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So let's go. First one. I like this one already. You ready?
I'm ready.
What do you think is worse? Watching your ex make love to someone for an hour or spending 1 week in jail? That's a tough one.
I would say probably watching my ex, but there's a caveat with that because I've always lived my life by this simple rule that if I can picture my woman engaged in sexual activity with another man and not, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and get that anger out, go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, visualize it, get pissed off about it and move forward.
Right.
Then I can have a relationship with the woman. I know I'm kind of sick like that, you know what I'm saying, but that's kind of the way I roll with that. So with that, I probably would have already thought about it, but to actually watch it, that's a whole different story. So yeah, probably the week of jail, man.
The week of jail.
Because I've already done some time, and it's not too hard. I mean, it's hard. It's rough. It ain't not nice. But a week, it ain't too bad.
I think I'll take that week.
Yeah, because I'd rather just not, you know what I'm saying, see all that extra shit.
Absolutely.
You know,
even if I'm over, you know, I'm still going to get pissed off. Like, oh, you going to do this shit in front of me for an hour?
Right.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Like, goddamn, maybe like 2 minutes, they'll be like, all right, cool, you know what I mean?
Facts.
By the time I do something, they'll be fine. But anyway, all right, so on to the next one. I got you on this one, huh? And I think we covered this before, but who do you believe cheats more, men or women?
Women.
I said
that was quick, right? That was a quick answer. Women, because they can get away with it. You know, they can put on the crocodile tears, and we believe it.
Yeah.
And you mentioned it before. Men, we love hard, and we love blind and stupid. You know, sometimes. So I think women cheat more because they can get away with it.
They definitely believe that they do, and it's more or less a case, in my opinion, that men, once again, just don't care as much, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Just like I even just said in the previous question, I've already pictured it in my mind. Like, in most cases, I already know that you've probably been with somebody I know, or I just know you've been around, you know what I mean? So it ain't no secret, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that already is done, so I believe that too. Women do cheat more, you know what I mean? That was an easy one. That was
right. I had that one right there.
You know what I mean?
Any day I'm answering that.
Word. Matter of fact.
Appreciate it. All right. If you could fix one world problem, what would it be?
Ooh. The world problem that I would solve would be hunger. because there's a lot of wastefulness, especially in America, with food.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the amount of food that gets thrown away in this country is ridiculous, and in other developed countries as well.
Yeah.
And if people weren't worried about where the next meal was coming from, and they could possibly focus on building bigger and better things, and if they were, well nourished, they would have even the energy to build and create bigger and better things. Excuse me, but yeah. So I feel like if I can solve that, if I can solve hunger, like that would work. And I think that there's an easy way to do so. You know what I'm saying? I know in America, if you feed like a homeless person from like leftovers or stuff that's the restaurant, you know how some people just like send back food just because the steak isn't cooked the way they want it to be cooked.
Right.
Nobody touched it, nobody ate it, nobody did nothing. But that food can't be given to a homeless person because that homeless person is smart enough to sue and then get more money than they would from that meal and live off of that. So yeah, people got to cover the ass on that one.
Absolutely. I like that one. I like hunger. I'm gonna go with debt, man. I want to get rid of everybody's school loan. Get rid of that. Get rid of IRS debt. I think that opens up the doors for a lot of people to do things in their life they should have already been doing, but they can't because they're so far behind with everything.
That's true. And the crazy part about it is like, don't you know that America was founded off of like no taxation without representation and all this other stuff about taxes and money and stuff like that, and then turn around 200-something years later, 300-something years later, we pretty much in the same boat as far as like taxation and not being properly represented.
Same shit we're not supposed to be in.
Exactly. Right. So okay, cool.
Hey, what you got?
All right, this is a random one. You found out your fiance has stolen $9,548.32 from your account.
32 cents?
32 cents.
All right.
Over the past 3 years. All 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Do you call off the damn? You've been a fiance for 3 years? That's a problem already.
Facts.
But do you call off the wedding though?
Yeah, and I'm calling the cops. Wait, is this a joint account?
Apparently it's a joint account because she has access to it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I'm calling the cops.
Man.
So I'm gonna tell them I didn't give her permission, and somebody at that bank going to jail too, and I want all of my clones back.
And that's it. It doesn't say joint. It just says your account. So she has found a way to get to your PIN number or something like that. You left your screen open. Yeah.
She going to jail for
Word.
They suck.
Word. Hey,
What you doing in that situation?
I'm doing the same thing. You know what I mean? Because lessons have to be learned. You know what I mean? I might try to work it out with her first, as far as like, look, you give me the money back, or you know what I'm saying, at least prove to me. Number one, admit that you did wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Prove to me where you spent that money. See if we can't get some of that money back, and then of course, cut ties after that. But yeah, I'm definitely might have to call the cops if she refuses to do, you know what I'm saying, any number of those kind of things. You know what I mean? Right. So yeah,
I like that one. That was a good one.
I mean,
you got to keep that card out.
That was specific, man. $9,548.32.
Yeah. I want all of it and the 32 cents.
No doubt. Don't need that.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Do you believe in gender roles?
Yes. And the simple reason why I believe in gender roles is the simple fact that even when given the choice, things still chips still fall as they may. Like things still, fall on the shoulders of a man, typically in certain situations, and certain duties fall upon the shoulders of a woman, typically. So even without the clear-cut definition of gender roles, like it still ends up happening that way anyway. Even if there's a blurred line, which is cool because we're in the modern age now, it should be a little bit more of a blurred line. Like, all right, you cook 4 times a week, I cook 3. Maybe I cook twice, you cook 4, we go out 1 time. Whatever the arrangement is, or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, still typically the woman would feel like she needs to cook more because she has a taste for this or a taste for that, and the man, once again, more like I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, just feed me. Yeah. And then when it comes down to like manual labor type stuff, I mean, if you're a man in the house and the tire goes flat and your woman's out there changing the tire, you might probably feel some type of way. You probably should. You know what I mean? So gender roles do exist for a reason, and even without being defined, it still falls into place. Anyway.
Yo, I got friends like that. Yo, matter of fact, it's a married couple I know, and his wife, she's better with her hands, like mechanically sound, than he is. So you'll drive by their house to go visit them, and she's out there cutting the grass, edging the yard, and he in there making cookies. And I'm like, yo,
hey, if it works for them, you know what I'm saying? It works, you know what I mean? But those are very rare, you know what I mean? Those are those kind of exceptions to the rule type situations.
Exactly. All right, you got one for me? By the way, I'm nodding my head because we got
every
music
great song
playing.
needs two
Anybody
things:
think I'm going crazy
a beat
over here? Okay.
and a host, a producer.
Word. And if you tune in, obviously, to YouTube, and if you're on YouTube right now, of course, check out the bottom of the screen, subscribe and like everything that's down there. You follow all of that, you'll be good to go.
Absolutely.
All right, question is,
I'm ready. What is my drink?
What is the best book you've read or movie that you've watched? I mean, that's a broad one. So, I mean, obviously, you can give top 3, top 2. Maybe the one that you loved when you was a kid, but now as an adult, you love something else. However it goes, you know what I mean?
Okay.
However you feel to answer that.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
That was a good book.
Very good book.
That was a very good book. I'm not surprised that you read that, but you know what I'm saying? I haven't read that. That's a classic book to get you on the road.
It's definitely a good one. That one there, it teaches you a whole new way to kind of look at money and how to spend it, how to save it.
Yes, sir.
What we should invest in, what we shouldn't invest in, and how to penny pinch, man. And I always struggle with that. Yo, I get bread from a check. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what I mean? But that definitely teaches you some stuff. That's what's up, man.
Yeah. What's yours?
I would have to go with a movie that I've watched from a kid and I still love to this day. This dang, god dang it. I love the movie and I can't even remember the name of it. But dang, Bruce Leroy, that movie, that karate movie. God dang it. The Last Dragon.
Last Dragon.
I was on my Google I tried to remember it, but the Bruce Leroy Last Dragon, that's one of my favorites. And the reason why it's one of my favorites is because, like, the overall message was, like, self-confidence. Because he always had it in him, but he was doubting himself, and he kept looking to others to validate his glow or his rightness, him being the master. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the whole journey throughout, he realizes obviously that he is the master, that he does have the glow, that he is the man. And it's all about, obviously, you know what I'm saying, self-confidence. And it's fine that some men have to take that journey, you know what I mean? And seeing it as a kid, I just liked it for Kung Fu. But as I got older, I saw the deeper message that was in it. And obviously him protecting his family and other different things, how to handle a bully. You know what I mean? There's all these other kind of, like, life lessons and that kind of stuff. And also, dang, what it means to be black. That was another crazy, dang, lesson that I learned from him, because he was obviously deep into the Asian culture and doing this, that, and the third. But he was a black dude in New York, you know what I'm saying? Right. And while everybody else was breakdancing and listening to rap music and doing their thing, gold chains and sneakers, he's walking around, you know what I'm saying, looking like Bruce Lee. So
Facts.
That's another thing. Be yourself. You know what I mean? That was another lesson I learned from them. So many lessons I learned from that movie. That's why it's my favorite movie of all time. One of my favorite movies of all time.
Man, I ain't watched that in so long, yo. I gotta get on that.
Hey, man, it's a classic, dog. You know what I mean?
For real.
Show enough.
For real.
Who's the master?
For real. All right. My turn or your turn? My turn.
It's your turn. Yeah, I just answered. Yeah. Well, actually, that was my question to you. Yeah. So it's your turn.
Okay. Bad. I ain't even had that much to drink yet.
Get paid at these or
all right. Good. Is it possible to get out of the friend zone? And if so, how?
It is possible to get out the friend zone. Mm-hmm. And the only way possible that is if you put her in the friend zone. Now, if she puts you in the friend zone, it's a lot harder to overcome that, but you can still overcome it.
Yeah.
The way you can overcome it is by ignoring the chick. Quit being her, you know what I'm saying, like steady right hand man. Quit being the dude that is there anytime she needs it, you know what I'm saying? Which is obviously you thinking you're doing the right thing, you're thinking that you're being a friend, you're thinking that you're being, you know, doing her a solid, which you can, but that shit has its limits. You know what I mean? And once it hits its limit to you, and every man has his own personal limit, you gotta just let that go. And she will come back around, because if she sees you doing well, she sees you doing whatever the next chick you choose to date or whoever you surround yourself with, she'll always be friends with you. She'll always be friendly with you, but you don't have to be that friend.
Yeah.
You don't have to be an emotional tampon for her. For her to just like bleed all of her stuff on you, you know what I'm saying? All of her problems, all of her issues.
Right.
And that's fine if you want to do that, but you know what I mean, that's why you in the friend zone.
Exactly.
But if you're trying to get out that friend zone,
You gotta hang
you
up the phone.
gotta hang up the phone. You gotta have something better to do. You know what I'm saying? Like off top, every time.
Absolutely. That's funny, yo. There's this comedian, Clint Cooley. You ever heard of him?
I don't think
Man,
so.
I gotta show you him one day, man. He does this funny ass. He's on YouTube. He's everywhere. But he does this funny ass video where this chick puts him in the friend zone in the middle of their date, right?
Oh damn.
So the waiter walks back up, and he's like, "So how you guys want to pay for it?" He's like, "Oh, you can split it." So the chick's like, "What?" And he was like, "You think this was a friend date? You see this shit I got on? I got a fly for you today."
Word.
And he goes in, he's telling the waiter, like, "What would you do?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'd make her pay too." So,
Okay.
yeah, I agree. Getting out of that friend zone, it takes a certain mindset, because you're already going into it like head over heels type shit for them, right? Then they put you in that zone. You got to be able to like take all them steps back. You say kind of ignore them, like, "Oh, you got issues today? I got shit I got to do, so I'm out of here." Type shit.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, I'll catch you later type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, whenever the vibe is right there, then we'll do something. You know what I mean? Then it'll be on your terms. And that's how you got to flip it.
Exactly.
But if you always at the beck and call, you know what I mean? Once again, that's fine to a certain degree. Give and take, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, there's going to be times when you're at the beck and call, but you're doing it for righteous reasons.
Exactly.
But when that stuff runs out, you got to move on. You got to move on.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What you got?
I got, can a person with a high sex drive have a successful relationship with a person that has a low sex drive? Your opinion. I mean, they're on different levels. They're coming at it from different speeds. Like, I'm coming off the highway going 80, and you
in the putt-putt.
You doing 35, you know what I mean?
Can't even accelerate. No, I don't think so. I think you got to be maybe not the same level, but you got to be close to the same level.
Okay.
And then they got to be willing to learn shit that, you know what I'm saying, that maybe the level you're on, they don't do yet. They got to be willing to try it or learn it.
Right,
you get somebody going 30, if you going 80, man, that shit just going to crash. You're going to get bored.
Yeah, because one person will either have to slow down or somebody will have to speed up.
Right,
you know
right.
I mean? And
Who wants to slow down? You know what I mean?
Hey, if you're in a fast lane, yeah, who wants to slow down? For real. Now, if you do slow down, you will be mad that you're going slow for it, because you know how fast you can go. You know where it can get. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Now, don't get me wrong. I've met some, different women through my lifetime, and you know what I'm saying. Everybody's obviously at different levels. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And when I have met one that has been, on a different level than I am, I will admit sometimes they will try to slow down and try to acquiesce and try to say like, hey, I'll take my time. You know what I mean? But there does come a certain time where if it doesn't pick up, things don't hit. After all the lessons and all the teaching and stuff don't work. Yeah, they continue to move forward. You know what I'm saying? So
I get you.
It definitely doesn't necessarily work.
I got you.
It doesn't go.
Man, I was trying to think back. If I was ever in a situation where I was at 80 and somebody was at 30, man, And I can only come back to one, man. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want to hurt her feelings out there today.
Word.
Might want to hurt her feelings one day, but man, I was in the 80 in that one, and I had no idea. And, you know, God plays some cruel tricks sometimes. When I tell you, she was like stacked. She was stacked.
Okay.
But had no idea what to do in the bedroom. Like, it just seemed like even the littlest things was like new to her. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work.
True indeed.
For real.
True indeed. True indeed.
All right, let's see what's next. If you could have any job in the world, what would it be? I know they went from 80 to 30 to what job did you want?
I'm right. Honestly, I wouldn't mind being the president.
Yeah? Really?
I think I have the temperament for it. I mean, obviously, if someone's, shooting shots or whatever, and I mean, they're going to involve the family, you know what I'm saying, which will be unfortunate, but if I'm doing what I need to do, then it'll be all worth it, you know what I'm saying? Because kind of even going back to one of the previous questions about, you know what I'm saying, what world problem that you want to solve, hey, I got ideas that can solve some problems. And if I'm president, I can push certain agendas that are, you know what I'm saying, definitely a lot harder than what Obama did, definitely with more than, Joe Biden's doing, Trump did, Bush did, name them, I'm going to try to do more, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to call people out as well. The only downside to that is I probably would get shot. You know what I mean? Like, I would actually be assassinated. I would be one of them ones that they had to take out because I'm putting out too much people business, you know what I mean? So I would go down as a martyr, but that would be a job worth it because I would actually truly be the first black president. I mean, shout out to Obama, I guess, you know what I mean? He was black and he was our president, but we know that he wasn't like black mama, black daddy, come from the dirt, the same type of way, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I would technically be the first black president, even though I would have to throw this in there is some history that has said that Abraham Lincoln was actually a black man, which is obviously why he freed the slaves.
Really?
But that's, one of those theories that if if it piques your interest, go ahead and research that, you know what I mean? I can tell you where I found it or where I heard it. If you really want to know, look for it yourself.
Okay, I'm looking for it. I'm definitely going to look for it. Hey, what you got?
All right. I got, make sure I check it now.
Ooh, close. 30 minutes, I think. Yeah.
Word. How do you know when someone really loves you? And I'm guessing that they're asking relationship-wise, but, you know what I'm saying? I guess you can interpret it how you want to interpret it.
So if we're talking about relationship, I think a person truly, truly loves you when they do something out of the ordinary. I asked this question. I cheated, like I told you, I cheated with these cards. I looked at this earlier, and I posed this question early on my stream, but they have to do something out of the ordinary. So, like, it could be, it's limitless on what it could be. Mm-hmm. If you go physical, they got to do something physically for you that they've never done for somebody else.
True indeed. I'm with you on that.
Right. It could be simple as like some. I appreciate it. It could be as simple as somebody just packing up all their shit and moving to a whole new state for you. Like they know nobody there but you, and then they move in here to be with you, or they relocate for a job for you. Like they downsize or demote themselves in a position they in with you. And you can go anywhere, anyway with it. But bottom line is they do anything for you that's out of the ordinary, yo.
That's what's up.
This one dude I know, he was joking. He might have been serious. he might have been serious now that I think, but I'm a little concerned. But he said like a chick would have to do something for him, like let him put it in her ear.
Oh wow.
Just to show him that she truly loves it. But he was like, because it's different. And I'm like, yeah, it's different. I guess you kind of got a point there.
And I agree with you on that. And actually, the way that you brought that up does lead me to another point. And that is, you know what I'm saying, that's where sex kind of was supposed to kind of be originally. Like, okay, if I'm having sex with you, woman, man to woman, whatever, it's like this is how I'm showing you, you know what I'm saying, that I truly, truly care. I truly, truly, you know what I'm saying, feel for you. And that as time has moved on, it's like, all right, you can have sex, but
What could make
I'm
you
not
happier
doing
than
X,
this
Y,
ad
and
being
Z
over?
unless I'm
Your
doing it with my
experience
wife.
selling
You
your
know what
car
I'm
at
saying?
Echo Park
Now,
Automotive.
there's no limit, so you have to do something crazy like sticking their ear or something. You know what I mean? But the desire for that is still there. Like, did you hold anything back for that supposed special person? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because that is obviously, like you said, one true way that you can show that someone loves you. I get that.
For real, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one. I'll answer this on you. That was my question to you.
Oh, that was yours.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm afraid for this next one. I don't know what it is. Ooh.
No remorse.
Yeah, we're not skipping none of these, right?
Nah.
All right. 2 years after you get married.
I'm sorry. I should have probably laughed at that shit.
Shots are being fired.
Bow, bow. You know, damn, I need to have that fucking sound effect ready.
Right, we got to get that one.
Okay.
2 years after you get married, your partner changes their mind about having kids. Would you stay in the marriage or would you get a divorce? So I'm assuming they don't want to have kids. And you working on it, you trying. They're like, you know what? I don't want them anymore.
That's a big one. I mean, it would all have to really lie on the reason why. If it's a health reason, hey, that's part of the vows that I personally took. You know what I'm saying? And everyone should take their own kind of personal vows if they're doing that. But that was the vows I took. Health and all that good stuff. You know, better or worse, all that good stuff. So if it's a health reason, I can understand that it just wasn't for us. But if it's for a selfish reason, and like the question was asked, that we've already discussed it, everything was on board, and then you change your mind, yeah, that's a cause for divorce, because that's like, yo, you completely switched up. You know what I mean? And it should be understandable on both ends, and anybody that hears the situation should understand that shit too. Like, yo, things dramatically change. Like, if that's something I truly, truly, really want, and it's nothing that I would want to put my wife through to possibly endanger her health or her life, okay, we can still be married and move on through that. But if it's like you can actually have a baby, but you just choose not to because of whatever reason, and that reason ain't valid for me, we done.
We're going to have an issue.
Yeah, we will have some issues, for sure.
I agree on that one. You're absolutely right. And if it's a health reason, then yeah, ladies, I mean, no man should ever, like, be upset with you or leave you for that. Like, that's something a woman can control.
Right.
But if you switch up after a few years of saying, yeah, this is what we're going to do, then yeah, we out of there probably.
Yeah, you got to know that that's a real possible option that's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, most definitely.
Absolutely. Alright, you going to pause that one?
Yes, we can.
Word. Before I get into the next one. Yo, buying these was a really good idea, yo. I really like these questions.
It's definitely a good investment, sure.
No, the next one's yours, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Nancy Mace gets things done.
Right,
she took on Biden's $1 trillion spending plan, stood up to government mandates, and Nancy Mace said no more.
Find some good ones.
Definitely shout out once again to Wild Turkey, though.
No doubt.
Jumping on as a sponsor, that's huge. So I will be contacting you, Wild Turkey.
The level's still good on your end?
They still great.
I bet.
They done do some Wild Turkey shirts.
Hell yeah.
Liquid Courage under it.
Hell yeah.
Hope they don't tell us we gotta stop drinking Hennessy, though.
No. I mean, it's just almost like, you know what I mean, like athletes and their shoe deals. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you repping your stuff, that's cool. But, you know, what you do in your personal time is still your personal time.
Facts.
You know
I mean, because if I gotta pour the Henny in the... No, I mean, I said that.
No, don't do that, man.
Sorry, Wild Turkey. I didn't mean it.
That's two different vibes. It's still good on you, man.
All right, sir. It is your turn.
I mean,
I don't like it already.
I mean, I just feel weird asking you this fucking shit, but I guess names, so, no skipping. So name something non-sexual that turns you on. For the ladies out there.
For the ladies.
For the ladies.
It's not a bad question, actually. A little bit of jealousy.
Okay.
Yeah, like I want her to be a little crazy, not mad crazy. I walk outside, my tires are slashed. You know what I'm saying? But I want a little bit of crazy. I feel like, I'm gonna be like, damn, like what's wrong with you? But the other part of me gonna be like, damn, I like that shit.
Okay.
So that's mine. What's yours? Good question.
That's a good question. And I would say voice, then that's obviously something that still can actually be.
Yeah, that should be connected.
And so that's a cop up. To be honest, and it sounds a little bit corny, but honestly, a woman with like a good, genuine heart. Like if I see her like actually like care for a sick animal or do something that's, you know what I'm saying, just like very like helpful, very nurturing. Yeah, that kind of gets me going a little bit too much. Damn, man, like taking care of that squirrel, man. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds weird, but I mean, there's something to it, you know what I mean?
So she jumped down and saved Chip and Dale. You like,
yo,
you good?
Take the clothes off right now. Take it off.
Side for a minute.
Right. All right. Swaddle it up in a towel. It'll be fine. You know?
Weak. All right, switching it up. Which celebrity death affected you the most?
I'll go recent, and I guess he's kind of a celebrity, and we were talking about this a little bit earlier, but shout out to Kevin Samuels, you know what I mean? R.I.P. You know what I mean? If you didn't listen to him, I suggest that you do check him out. If you have checked him out and you don't like him, that's part of the reason why, you know what I'm saying, it hasn't affected me as much, because after he passed away, there was a lot of celebrities and just regular people that were just throwing shots, you know what I mean? Just happy as hell that this man had died and all that kind of stuff. And that was kind of disturbing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, obviously, there's going to be some haters. There can be some people that are happy that you are dead. But the number of people that it was, and the fact that it was a majority, like black women or women in general, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of weird to see, you know what I'm saying? And it was mainly just because the man kind of had a platform where women voluntarily called in. He gave them his opinion. Some women weren't happy about his opinion, his tone, or how he said it.
Fit.
And
Healthy
when he died,
rehydration.
how they acted
Healthy
after
run.
he died. Typically, after a black celebrity dies,
My life on the
celebration. Like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? No matter what they did this past, like, I bet you if R. Kelly died today, like, people still be like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry to see him go, but applaud his career and what he did and all this stuff. So, I know it's a different vein and all that kind of stuff, but recently, it really just made me start thinking about things, you know what I'm saying?
I got you. Okay.
What about you, man? What about you?
I'm gonna go way back. This is gonna cut me deep. I was torn because I didn't know who to pick for this one.
Okay.
I still gotta go Tupac.
Oh, no.
That Pac. Of course, I was a little young, but coming up then still, but I knew who Pac was. You know, I knew his music. I knew his poetry. So, you know, when he was gone, that was rough. If I would have said anything else, it would have been Kobe, though. You know, just balling on.
Okay.
For real. Alright, that was mine, or that was yours? That was yours. Yeah.
Alright, is it a deal breaker if your partner can't cook? It kind of goes along with that whole gender, you know, role type situation.
The future me would say yes.
The future you.
The current me, I've never had like a. Yeah, no, you know what? Yeah, it's a deal breaker if you can't cook. because I can't cook. So yeah, I guess that's a little fucked up for me to say, but I need to make sure that we eat and that my boys eat.
But we a lot of takeout,
Exactly.
But
and I do that now when I work. So it's just mad expensive. So no, yeah, you gotta be able to throw down in the kitchen. If you can't throw down in the kitchen, then you probably got a little problem. I don't know how far we gonna make it if she can't cook in the kitchen.
And that's crazy because I'm trying to keep this thing circular and bring it back around. That's another thing that Kevin Samuels actually like broadcasted in some things. He would ask women that came on his program.
Yeah.
He would ask them, "Can you cook?" And they would be like, "Yeah, of course I can cook." But then he would ask, "Do you have a cookbook? Like, do you have recipes that you know that you can flip and things that you can actually do?" You know what I mean? And a lot of women would say no. You know what I mean? But it does make a difference. It does make a difference. Not all men want a woman that can cook, or some men are chefs and they like to throw down. You know what I mean? But there's also, there's some regular dudes out here that hey, we can boil water, but we don't prefer. And it's an act of love and all that other stuff, just like the other question that you were asked. Like, how do you know somebody loves you? If they actually are sacrificing their time and making a good meal for you to make sure that you're happy and make sure that you're fed and make sure that you enjoy what you're eating, that's another example of how, you can make or you can show somebody that you love them, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just say, this is just, suggestion for you ladies.
Yeah, no, I agree. 100%.
No doubt. Oh, that was over here, yeah.
I knew one of us was going to get this card, Joe. I was hoping it wasn't going to be me. All right, so put yourself in this situation, this scenario, right?
All right.
Clear your brain, all that shit they say.
But you can
Matrix
damn well
type
try.
shit. Right. To add more adventure to your love life, your partner wants to bring a third person into y'all's bedroom. Would you allow her to?
And obviously, like most dudes, as long as the other person is a female, you know what I mean, we can make some things happen. But if you're asking for, Johnny from work to come in and join in, I don't really.
Not Johnny from work.
I ain't really down with all that. You know what I mean? If that's what you want to do, you and Johnny going and handle that. But I know it don't sound like even fair.
It's not fair, but fuck fair.
I know, bro.
Exactly.
Okay, and that's my answer. If it's a female, if it's a woman, sure, no doubt. Let's have some talks about that. We can make that happen, but
Johnny can't come.
Johnny can't come.
Johnny, you stay your ass at work. You stay in the work hubby role.
You could just be work hubby, right? But hey, nah, bro.
No, we on the same page, man. We ain't even got to discuss it no more.
I'll get pissed off if this man drink a bottle of water from the refrigerator. Right. I'll be like, bro,
don't touch my handle.
Don't touch something.
For real, I'm with it. I agree.
Don't even let your drawers hit the floor. You hold them. You know what I mean? Word. All right, that was a weird. Okay, but all right.
Told you one of us is gonna get that.
Okay, cool. Would you rather have a joint account or separate account with your spouse?
Separate. Quick account. Separate.
Why separate though, bro?
Because if shit goes south, we end up going different ways. There's gonna be no confusion on whose money is what. That doesn't mean that I'm not gonna put money in that account for it. I don't want that back. That's yours. Right. But like you say, you end up splitting, getting a divorce. If you're not married, you just end up breaking up. Right. We ain't gotta discuss how much in there is mine or how much is from your last check or your last set of taxes or your bonuses. No.
Bad.
Split it. Your check going there, mine go here. To be honest with you, I think if you're married, dating, and have kids, there should be 3 accounts. Hers, mine, and then one for the kids. So anytime we need to funnel money, very good. And all the money should go in there. And that way, for my boys, that's what I want to do. I want everything to go in there.
Right. Yeah. No doubt, man. I I would just play devil's advocate and just say joint. You know what I mean? And this will be kind of like, and this is, like, you hate to learn a lesson with money. That's one of those things you would try to show trust and try to show that you're on the same page by having a joint account. And that joint account would be for, i.e. bills, or i.e. like a vacation that you're planning, or something bigger that you're trying to get, a car or a new home or whatever the case might be. But, you know, the joint account shouldn't be like, okay, I'm going to that to go to Arby's, I'm using that to go buy some shoes, I'm using this to buy a new hat, or whatever the case might be. So, you know what I mean? There would have to be rules in place with the joint account, and that would be kind of like part of the contractual part of marriage. Such as like, I'm holding you accountable for this, and this is, and that would just be a clear example. If something does go awry, something does, you know, not smell right, or something is fishy, that how much was it? $9,548.32. Once that amount, you know what I'm saying, is found out to be missing, then you have your reasons to say, like, look, woman, I trusted you. You know, disobeyed that trust. You did what's wrong, and it's proven. So now I have a clear-cut reason to cut your ass off. Facts. Instead of this speculation, you know, I think, you know, you did wrong. This is a reason for me to leave. You know what I'm saying? So that would be my reason for the joint account, so that if there is any misbehavior, there's no questions asked. Done deal. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
I feel that. He went back to the 9,548.
Yo, I had to go back to it because that was right. Like I say, trying to keep this stuff circular.
Yeah,
man. You know, everything.
Never gonna forget that one.
No doubt. Let's try to smooth this out a little bit.
Okay. Hi, my name is Shawnee, and a little thing.
Yeah, let's smooth out just a tad. Should have put some jazz on, but that's the next time.
I'm good for whatever, bro. This drink's in me, so I'm happy.
Word.
All right. If you can invite 3 people to dinner, who would they be?
I would invite
30 hertz straight.
I would invite my great grandfather.
That was 7 greats.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I could go further, but 7 is fine. You know, 7 generations back is good. You know what I mean? He would have to be there. I would have to have Jordan there, just to have a discussion about basketball, greatness, and sports, because he's a living legend. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And I would also have to have this last one, and this would be a hard one. My gosh, I cannot think of a last person, but I guess like a Malcolm X type person, you know what I'm saying, Dr. King, one of those kind of civil rights figures from those days. I would have to, you know, get one of those guys back. Yeah,
I got you.
Or females back. I don't want to just never there, you know what I mean?
Got you. Listen, you took a couple from my list. Jordan, X.
True.
My third one, Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
I picked them 3. I mean, there's more people obviously that have done a lot in this world, but for me, those 3 always like strive for greatness in their own way. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they pushed for it, and they took no type of shit, especially X and Muhammad Ali. They pushed back on everything. You know, it'd be them 3 for real. Like, we could bring them back. That's the 3 I would have for real. I'd want to get a sponge off everything from them, yo.
Word.
Like that.
And on a different level, I wouldn't mind having dinner with like Donald Glover, Jordan Peterson, and John Singleton.
Yeah.
Because those were black men that made movies and television shows, and I just want to pick their brain on that because I'm also kind of like a media junkie on that. Now, if we're also, I'm going to expand this one more time. If we're talking about fantasy, like even imaginary characters, I wouldn't mind meeting Scrooge McDuck, Goku, and God dang, I guess Mario. You know what I mean? Mario from Super Mario Brothers. Yeah.
I'll take Scrooge off that list. I'll take Scrooge.
some imaginary, you know what I mean?
All right, we doing imaginary Scrooge. Bugs.
Okay, Bugs Bunny. Yeah.
Bugs was with the shit.
Yeah.
Got away with everything, yo.
No doubt.
Man, if I had to pick a third.
That's why I had to go to anime for one, because I would just kick somebody's ass if he had any problems. He just power up and just, you know what I mean?
So you know who my third would be? Darwin Duck.
Yo,
Classic.
actually,
He's dangerous. Let me write that down. I gotta watch that shit later.
All right. Now, is it okay to break up with someone via text?
Depends on how crazy they are.
Ooh. Well, I mean, you said you like them crazy, bro. So
I like a little bit of crazy.
I mean, you know.
I don't want crazy to run my tires and get slashed. I've been there before. I actually broke up with a girl through text before, but it was not only was it through text, I was in a whole nother state. My ass was here.
True indeed.
Yeah, it was when I moved here.
I got you.
And she keyed my car up, cut all the tires up. I didn't do shit because I know that's what y'all think.
Yeah.
So I hit her with this ain't gonna work. I ain't even finna come back there because it's gonna be some BS. I had to go back and get my stuff and whatnot, and everything was cool then. But I cut that off. So situations like that, you can cut it off via text.
No doubt.
If I'd have said that in her face, I'd probably have a couple little cuts on these still. What about you?
I mean, usually a text is kind of just to document it, to make sure that, you know what I'm saying?
Not the documentation.
Make sure both parties see that it happens, because usually there's a conversation before or even after the text message is given or received, to where it's like you kind of, the first conversation, you kind of know where it's going.
Yeah.
The text message confirms it, and the last conversation is like an exit interview. You know what I mean? Like, what did I do wrong? You know, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But it's acceptable. But you know me, I'm always with the extra stuff. So it should be acceptable with a sandwich of real live conversations. So there should be a pre-conversation where it's almost like, I might be thinking about this, or I have a problem with this, that, and the third, and then confirmation so that both people know and have it right there on file. And then an exit interview where it's like, look, whatever, sorry, but not sorry, fuck you, whatever, good night, you know what I mean?
For real.
Whatever the attitude or energy is with it, you know what I mean?
Exactly. No, I get it. Alright. That was on you?
Yeah. That's cool.
I know, right? I did good about Henry. If you cheated on your partner, would you tell them? Or would you withhold the information to prevent her from getting hurt?
This is actually, a real life situation that's happened, unfortunately. And my answer to it, I don't think it was the right one. I mean, I kind of regret it. It's one of my only regrets. But I broke up with her for no reason, because of what I did. And I knew that if I told her, she probably would have broke up with me, but she might not have. She might have stuck it out. But I felt so bad about it that I just broke up with her and, lived with it without telling her, but just kind of like, I can't be with you anymore. I know that this is going on. I know that happened. And, you know what I mean? And I kind of wish I had just talked with her about it and see, but I still, even if we had stayed together, I don't know if I would have been too comfortable with that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I really don't know. But I think that the way that I handled it was weird. Because I didn't even give her a reason why we broke up, and apparently now she is shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why. But I kind of wish I had just, talked.
Yeah. Man, listen, I think I've been on both sides of that. I think I've been on the side where I told them, and I think I've been on the side where I didn't, just because I wanted to spare their feelings.
Right.
I think it's all on the person too. And this, of course, I'm talking about my younger years,
PBJ.
Some people weren't as stable back then. some of them ain't stable now. So, like, you can't tell everybody everything because, you know, you might be in fear that they're going to do something to themselves. So, shit like that. But I've been on the side, too, where I just kept it a buck with them and, like, look, listen, this is where it's at, you know. So,
Word.
all you.
What's one new thing you want to do next year?
One new thing? I want to really get deep into stocks and Bitcoins and cryptos. And I don't know if that's the right thing or the wrong thing to do. I know some people do it and they make money. I know some people say, oh no, it's just a waste of time. But I want to learn. I just want to learn the ins and outs of all of it. And then I want to make my own choice if I want to get in or not.
Alright, well, shoot, I can send you a link for Webull. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Webull. Webull. It's an app where you can definitely start getting your toes wet in stocks, and whether it's crypto or whether it's traditional stocks, ETFs, you know, some other, you know, type of investment portfolios that you want to get into. I can send you the link for it. You can check it out for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, bet.
And then even by signing up, they give you free stocks. You know what I mean? And you can kind of get started that way because, like, hell, it's free. You don't have to buy none.
Right.
You can, like, track it, you know, study it, you know, learn and see, you know what I'm saying, how it goes. That'll be good.
What is it? WBULL?
Yeah, that's the one. I'm going to send you a link for it, man, because I want my free stuff too.
Yeah, I'm weak. I got you. I'm not even going to download it till you send it to me, then, bro, for real. Like the commercial, I'm downloading it now. Alright, but yeah, that's me. That's what I want to learn.
Okay, no doubt, man, no doubt. And that's an admirable thing, and I wish that, you know what I'm saying, I had gotten into it a little bit earlier, you know what I mean? But, you know, that is definitely something that, you know, I can agree with. I definitely co-sign it. One thing that I want to do next year is I want to travel somewhere that I've never been. I've obviously been outside the country, thankfully. I've been cool with that, you know what I'm saying? Traveled amongst the country, but I want to get back outside the country and go someplace exotic, someplace I've never been, and actually do that. And not only just go for a vacation, but do kind of like some historical kind of stuff, someplace that has meaning, someplace that I can actually like research something, learn something, you know what I mean? Grow from something like that. So yeah, that's something I wouldn't mind doing this year.
Loudest track. PBJ.
My turn?
It is, yes sir.
Alright, give me something good. Is college and university education still worth it? We clearing this boat for this one.
The educational system has always been great to a certain degree, but the key to the gate has always been a college degree, you know what I'm saying, to a lot of different avenues.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, if you have a bachelor's, if you have an associate's, that's still a good thing even in this modern time, but is it directly tied into success? No, it isn't, because now, obviously, with the advent of the internet, with a lot of different other streams of income that one can, you know what I'm saying, check, yeah, I like this shit too.
Yeah, I hear you though, this is nice though.
But, you know what I'm saying, so it is good to educate yourself. Does it have to be at a traditional 4-year college or university? No, but just like I kind of mentioned earlier about the Abraham Lincoln thing, if there's something that interests you, if there is a topic of discussion, if there's a person of interest, if there is a object of study, go for it. Read for yourself. Get it in. You know what I'm saying? We learn the basics already in elementary, middle school, and high school. We know how to read. We know how to, you know what I'm saying, take a paragraph and digest the information from it. And,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Regurgitate it if we need to. So if the power is already in us, so if there's an interest there, that power of the interest on top of what you already know as far as like reading, writing, and, you know, taking in knowledge, you can learn anything.
Absolutely.
Colleges is just a way to validate that. And,
right.
You know, obviously there's certain certificates and certifications, and stuff like that you might need for certain professions.
Right.
But you know what I mean, to actually know something, have knowledge, and use that to your advantage in this world, you don't need college. No, you don't need college.
I got you. I agree. There's so many ways to do things now, man. I really don't think you need it at all, bro.
Word.
All right, we on you. I think we can get 2 more in.
All right.
We can make the time, right?
No doubt. Would you wait and stay loyal if your partner got 5 years in prison?
No, not at all.
That's a quick one.
Listen, yeah. So we gonna get the 3 of these. Shit.
No doubt. Like, hey, I'm not disagreeing with that. No devil's advocate on that one.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, who can promise to stay loyal for that? Women promise that,
And they be out there.
and they be out there, and it causes the dude to end up going back in jail because he gets
You
out.
get out and find out
You've been fucking around, and then he go kill the dude, beat the dude up, and violate his probation or parole, and end up right back into the place he was.
And then guess what she gonna be doing? She gonna be right back. It's the same way, though, if it was vice versa, which it rarely is, but when it does happen that way, where women's in prison for 5 years, and the guy's out, you think the guy ain't out there knocking some shit down? He's knocking shit down.
Come on.
Yeah, 5 years. Nobody in here is gonna say they're gonna wait 5 years for her, so I'm telling you.
5 is a long time.
Right? That was a quick one.
LMDL.
Let's be quick too. Is having sex with a friend off limits?
I would honestly say if it's a true friend, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, but if it's an associate, whatever, you know what I mean? But a true friend, that complicates a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? Because men and women can be friends, but there has to be that line, like I'm not attracted to you or she's not attracted to you, one way or another.
Right.
But if there is that attraction, if there is that tension, that's a bad deal, you know what I mean? It could be a good relationship.
Doesn't matter if
it
you
could
have
be a good
10,000
marriage. It could be a
followers,
good
or just
whatever.
if
But
you
friendship, no, that's done.
Yeah, you're gonna have problems. I agree. Associates, yes. Friends, no.
Right. True friends. True friends. All right. Real quick. If you could only eat one food item for the rest of your life, bro, what would that item be?
We getting through 4 of these greens all day long. Collard greens.
Okay, that'll keep you alive. That'll keep you alive.
Yeah.
Shoot. I'd have to do. I don't know. I could do probably a cheeseburger for the rest of my life right now. But I end up eating it a lot anyway. So, maybe some Chinese food or something. I don't know. I have to find one, but I can find one and I can do it.
Okay. You just gave me 3.
Yeah, I know. None of them just healthy either.
Right.
Like, yo,
But either one of those 3, you good for the rest of your life.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Cool. And we still get another one in. I think we're gonna save it. We're gonna come back to these cards for another episode. We get some more people on here and do that. Absolutely. But before we get out of here, big shout out to everybody watching, listening. Also, huge shout out to Wild Turkey.
Yes.
Wild Turkey is our first big sponsor since we started recording these things. We started when COVID started. We had the Anchor app. We still got the Anchor app as a sponsor, but getting the whiskey to get behind us, that's big. I saw it and got excited. Couldn't wait to tell you guys all about it. So we appreciate Wild Turkey.
No doubt. Yeah, keep rocking with us, man. We got, this stuff coming in, you know what I mean?
Stay tuned.
Word. Your boy Be Easy.
We out. Bunny, you still in here? I know, right? When I was outside enjoying that shit earlier and it started raining, I was like, man, I'm gonna sit right out here anyway.
I can lie, man. What you think about your playoffs so far, man? It's down to the Final Four.
Man, I need Butler to be okay, yo.
Yeah.
He's gonna be alright. If Butler's not okay, man. You know he's going crazy about it, man. I cannot listen to him, yo. I can't. And you know he's gonna come in here and he's gonna say, "You said Middleton was a bum. Y'all couldn't even win without him." I just can't. So
I mean, he is kind of right about that, but I was hoping that the boy could have won without him to prove another point, just to say like, yo, this is really just that good.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, he actually did need his 15 to 20 points here and there. Whatever he might do, maybe 30, maybe 40. You know what I mean? He did that.
We ran into a Boston team that was young and hungry, man. Tatum Brown, those boys are nice. So I'm loving what they're doing. I just, for the strength of Fred, I just can't let them win, yo. So I need Miami to get to their finals.
I do too.
And I mean, as much as I fuck with Golden State, like Curry is the truth. Not the lip the applause.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I just can't have Golden State go back, yo. I
But
just
you know
want to
they're
see
going
different.
to, man. You know they're
that
going
series
to.
is over.
Because unfortunately, Luka can only carry the boy but so far.
Yeah, they had a big leading game too.
Yeah, but that's the thing, man. They I mean, not saying they can't win a couple games. They're gonna win a couple games.
Oh,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? But I think eventually it's gonna be Warriors and Heat in
Right.
the finals.
Right.
And hopefully the Heat get them, but that's gonna be a hard task because it's gonna be good defense versus kind of like if they get hot, like really dope offense. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that can really make a good change. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I can't wait to see who makes it, and I can't wait to see where it finishes. If Dallas somehow found a way to get by Golden State,
That would be nice. I mean, I wouldn't mind that. That
Right.
would actually be that would actually be pretty cool.
I'd actually pick them to win the whole thing if they get by Golden State.
Really?
Yeah, I think they would get by Miami easily, especially with a hobbled Butler and a just now back Kyle Lowry.
That is the big thing. Cause Butler can't really be 100%. Like he can't go, then they are in trouble. Hell, they might not even get past Boston.
Right.
That's the case.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because Bam ain't finna do what he did last night. Every night, it's just not happening. Bam ain't got him like that.
He should.
He
though.
should.
He should though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
This man actually should. But it was something I was saying a while ago. Like, you know, Miami is just like a team full of twos. Butler can step up to the one role,
Yeah.
but everybody else in that team is a team full of twos. You know what I mean? And most of them like sliding down to the third role. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like Lowry is comfortable being the third best. Like Bam is comfortable being the third best.
Facts.
Hero kind of wants to be number one, but he's really only two by
Yeah.
talent level. You know what I'm saying?
He come off the bench and he number one, but yeah, you're right. He number two when it comes to the talent over there.
Right. His heart is there. He wants to be a number one, and he's young. He possibly could get there if he
Yep.
learned, you know what I mean, enough moves to get him by.
Mm-hmm.
But the team is really a bunch of team of twos, and
Yeah.
if Jimmy Butler ain't that leader of the ship, if he can't go, like the head of the snake is done. Like
Yeah.
the
Exactly.
dragon is killed. Like
Exactly.
really get him. And the fact that damn Boston got like a 2-3-headed monster, like even if you have Tatum with a bad day, like Brown can get you, you know what I'm saying? Smart didn't get hurt for a little while, like maybe the boy would have won, you know what I'm saying, that game.
Exactly.
I don't know. It's just a lot of ifs now.
Too many.
Which is crazy because a couple years ago it was like a damn, like, it was going to be Cleveland, it was going to be Golden State, you know what I'm saying? And before that it was going to be Miami, and it was going to be San Antonio.
Yep.
And before that it was always, it was going to be the Lakers or it was going to be the Celtics, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, every like couple of years has always been a definite matchup that's going to come at the end.
Exactly.
But this year, it's like, you really don't know who will come out. You thought it was going to be Milwaukee, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep. The way they dominated in the season, yo, you just knew for a fact it was going to be them, man. But that shit, I don't know what the fuck happened to them.
I think the shooting, just like it happened in the bubble, I think the shooting that happened outside the arena and 20 people got hit, you know what I mean? I think that affected the boy because they seem to be really like tied in with the city like that.
Yeah.
Because even the first time it happened when old boy got shot up there, you know what I mean, when they was in the bubble, they pretty pretty much quit.
Yeah.
Like they was like, nah, we ain't playing this game, and protest for what happened up there. And then they eventually they went to series because they was like, we don't care. Like, we'll go home and protest and do whatever they do. Right. So I think once the people got shot outside the game, it was like, yo, this is bigger than basketball. Like maybe we need to just and we already won one. Ain't no need to keep going hard, whatever. We'll come back next year.
Yeah, exactly. And then they were banged up on top of that too. So you're right. Yeah. That messes with your mental for real. So
Word.
I don't know, man. It's
Chris Middleton pretty much played basketball year round at a high level. You know what I mean? He played in the Olympics, played all the way to the finals, like a full season before that, season before Drew Holiday was hurt too after the Olympics. Like, and Giannis played in the Olympics, but he just went half-assed because he know that even if he played 100% at his best, they couldn't beat Team USA.
exactly.
Just like Luka knew even if he played 100%, they couldn't beat Team USA, but he tried.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He played harder than Giannis did, for real.
Right.
So yeah, you're right, bro. I think they just say, you know what, we beat up. Let's just let it ride. I hate the fact that they lost and now they're saying, oh, they really miss Middleton. What the fuck we did? I didn't miss that fucking bum. Not at all.
If they could upgrade from him, I know Giannis probably won't sign off on it, but if they ever upgraded from, Middleton, that would be cool. Like if right now where he's at, if they could trade him for like a Devin Booker or something like that, you know what I mean? I doubt he would get traded for Devin Booker, but something like that.
They need to do something.
And just shake up the lineup, you know what I'm saying, to make another championship run. Like that would be cool.
Right.
But I'm not sure how that's gonna go down. You know what I mean?
Me either, bro. Me either. I can't wait though. I can't wait to see what they do in the off season.
Yeah.
I don't like Grayson Allen, but he was a decent pickup. I'm not kidding.
He was, but and that's the thing, he was dependent on too much in the playoffs, you know what I mean? Like, he's a bench player. He shouldn't have been out there trying to guard Jaylen Brown.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, he was getting his ankles take from every single play, like,
getting torched,
getting bullied. Like, this ain't Caruso, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta actually play some D. But he's alright, but he's just not. And George Hill was past his prime.
way past.
You know what I mean? Like his name recognition is what gets him a check. You know what I mean? Him and Danny Green.
Yeah.
Like both of the boys, like
they will always be on the team for their vet,
leadership
that they bring.
Exactly. They've been part of a championship team before, so you gotta pay them, you gotta do whatever. Like,
give them their money, but they're not gonna give you no buckets.
Except for like one game and during the regular season where it really don't matter. Like, you scored 10 points in the fourth quarter, good job.
Right.
But it's the second round of the playoffs. Where are you? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Shooting air balls and fouling out. Like that's what the hell you do. You know?
Exactly. Word. Yo, this was a good one, man. I like this one. As soon as it's ready to go, I'll put this bitch up.
They should be ready to go now.
Oh shit, we did do it there. Yeah, we don't even need no edits. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. See, that's why I know this is the way we flow. Yeah. We ain't gonna need no edits at all, bro. I titled that picture. We'll figure out a good title for it later.
True indeed. And this one with this, I'm gonna split this last talk on some sports stuff.
French
shit.
fry, ice
Split up the other ones too. Even though this is live now, it's recorded and all this stuff.
That'd be nice. Let me know if you can bring edited.
We are America's Kitchen, DoorDash.
Yeah, bro. Like anytime you vlogging or whatever, throw that shit on a link, send it to me, or put it on Instagram. So for that, the more content, the better.
Then actually, when I'm doing some shit too, we forgot to call you up and then just have you on the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's part of this too, as far as like the link I sent you. You can just hit that link and then, you know what I'm saying?
Jump right on in. Yeah, we could do that.
And even if you just call my phone, I could just like hook it up like I'm doing with this and, you know what I'm saying, play you through, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's do that for real. And then if it's at night, that's perfect. I put little man down like 8 or 9. Right. Come right in here, whatever, and do what we gotta do. For real. Shit, I'm gonna tell her to bring them in. Probably was like, I'm just gonna bring them out. Hey, when you come bring